Am I alone in this journey? Is this normal? That I am stuck. I am stuck. Sometimes there's days that I felt na I am not motivated at all. I'm losing my energy. I'm losing that motivation to keep going. I'm calling that bullshit. Hello guys, here I am again, park in the park. Okay? I'm parking, I'm not driving. This video, I'm gonna throw you a question. The importance of personal growth in challenges pertaining to myself. Is my comfort zone my enemy? That's the question I have been asking to myself in the past few days. I have my family with me. I have job. I have love life. I'm happy. The stress was slowly going away. I'm almost at the end putting my girls into the comfort that they wanted. I'm divorced. I'm settled to my differences with my ex-husband. But I still have that discovery to myself that I am stuck. I am stuck. Is it only me? Are you feeling the same? Those are the thoughts that keeps coming back to my mind. So help me out. In this video, this is not a cry for help, but this is a realization that, you're not defined to your comfort zone. I guess the greatest personal growth for me is, I think, pushing what's beyond your comfort zone. So lately, I did have a burst. I have an anger. I have disappointments. To a reason na I took the role and I took this job because I want to help. I want to succeed. I want to see a business soar high, and I want to help them to conquer the Illinois industry, competing with the biggest companies out here. But one day, after selling and selling and selling, and I asked my manager, that was a Wednesday. I took an order on a Friday. I said, we need to order the orders that came in last Friday because the industry that we are in, the customers that are expecting their orders should be shipped between 2 to 3 business days. And what's the answer I get? I'm calling that bullshit. Since then I heard that word, I felt like I was angry. I was disappointed. And I felt like, why am I helping you then? Why am I putting myself, in front of these customers where I don't see your support? I don't see that you guys can succeed. I don't see that even you yourself can tell that, hey, we can make it. And at that point, I called Tommy. I said, you have to listen. And I burst out my anger to Tommy, and Tommy gave me all of this like calm conversation, a calm demeanor talk, telling me what to do, to calm myself down. And I'm finding myself into a difficult situations like this. And I felt like at the end of the day, on those moments, I was so angry. I was driving in the rain. There was a heavy storm here around that time, and I was bursting in anger. I want to call the owner of the company and tell her I quit. I'm kind of like in this kind of situation lately, and I think on that day I find myself stronger because I did not call the owner of the company. I I managed to calm down. I managed to, like, how can I say? I managed to put myself together and be resilient in the situations, on the difficult situations like this. It may be not hard, it may be not difficult to you guys, but putting yourself in my situation where there's no support, there is no marketing, there is you're everything, which, yes, I started the role and I introduced myself to be in this position, but I was given the impression that they will support me. They will give me all the materials that I need in order to succeed. They will go and source the product and order right away as it comes in. But I don't have those. I was the one who created and I was the one who pushed the catalog. I started with a digital catalog because it's hard for them to finance and print and order catalogs. I source my own samples. I collected the samples. I source all of these manufacturers. I get samples for them. I introduced them to the network that they don't have. I gave them the revenue that they didn't have in the past. So I was lost. I felt like I got stuck. I felt like I'm not growing. I felt like, so I was thinking that probably I was in my comfort zone. And for me to realize that the comfort zone is my enemy. Our brain is wired to avoid discomfort. That's how I felt it. We avoid the discomfort. A situation like this would arise and we want to avoid it and we want to say quit. We want to say, that's it, I'm done. So what I am trying to say is staying comfortable sometimes would hinder the growth and possibilities. So I am the kind of a person that is so proactive. I know I have a lot of resources. I'm probably not pushing my limit beyond my comfort zone. So where does this video leads to? I think we have to embrace our life challenges. I think that we should create a growth mindset rather than getting stuck. And I think that we have to be open with whatever comes in and anything that would fall into our lap. After I took this job, I think I was in my comfort zone. I was comfortable. I was not challenged. I was like, I'm fine. I'm okay. If I get a sale or not, I'm fine. But that day hits me towards my limit. And I think I'm not exercising that often right now after what happened, after my experiences in the past. I always pass the hurdle. I always go higher. I always go past whatever like problems comes in my life. I always solve them. But at that time, I found myself stuck. I don't know what to do. How can I solve the problem? I have to call Tammy, and Tammy has to calm me down because in that moment, I want to call it quit. This may be not a common scenario to everybody, but if you are going through on the same situation, girl, you're not alone. I think at this age, I don't know what age are you, but I think in my age, guys, my hormones is wacko. I felt like I'm done. I just don't want to work. I just don't want to go and solve the problem. I just want an easy one. Please don't give me any difficult situations. That's where I am right now. Like, sometimes there's days that I felt I am not motivated at all. That's true. That's the reason why you haven't seen my video in the past week. I'm not motivated to edit my videos. And I don't know if it's right. I don't know if, is it me? Am I alone doing experiencing this kind of emotions and a wacko, whatever you call it? But I think that my comfort zone is my best enemy. So I challenge myself right now. I challenge at what level is my comfort zone? What goals I should achieve? What are the plans? Is it a small one, a big one, or whatever? I don't know at this point. After all the problems was washing away in front of me, I can, when it's the time that I can smile, that I can tell that I am stress free. I felt na I'm losing my energy. I'm losing that motivation to keep going. It's not that I am depressed. I don't feel that I am depressed, but I felt that I need more push. I need more motivation. I need more challenges. I'm not I cannot I how can I say? I cannot sit down and just collect everything into my lap. It's like I have to work for my success. I think I am used to, like, like yung Carabao, yung you keep pushing and pushing and pushing even though you're tired, you keep working and working and working and working. You don't need to stop, because if you stop, like, it ends. That's how it feels to me in the past. I was like working hard, that there was no time for myself. And I think right now, because of, Tammy is next to me, I think like it slowly relieves that stress, relieves that how can I say, problems away from me. And I don't know how to sit back. I think it's really challenging to me na I don't know how to manage having no problems. It's not that I don't have problem at all. I do have some problems, but I don't have that big problem that to take years for me to solve. And I felt that I'm losing that personal growth. I don't know. Am I making sense? I don't know. So right now, I am embracing the challenges in my life. I am outspoken to what I feel. I tell Tammy about how I feel sometimes. Sometimes I'm done helping people. Sometimes I am done, like, having a purpose, because I think I passed that hurdle. And Tommy will only tell me whatever my decisions would be. He'll support me. He will be there next to me. If I decide to go and fuck up my job, he will be in the mic. He will be there. And he said that, it's life. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to sit back. Sometimes you had to breathe. So I just don't learn that. I've never learned that in the past, guys. Because since as far as I can remember, there's no breather for me. It's always like on the go. It's like a spiral. It's like you are in that, like, like you keep rolling and rolling and rolling, that there is no rest. So right now, it's just like I am in my comfort zone, but I am feeling stuck. And I am telling myself, that's why I am parking in the park, because I need to breathe and I need to see all this calmness in front of me. And I think I need a refresher. I don't know what's that, but I hope that in the coming days I can see myself sitting. I know what's the goal. I don't care if it is a smaller one, but at least I have some motivation to reach that goal. Because right now, I can tell you guys, I don't have any goal. So my job, don't tell me you have a goal. Just go. If you sell, if you sell. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing that motivates me except that, yeah, of course, I want more money, right? But I don't have that like huge need. Just if you watch my other videos, you know, I want to. There's at the back of my mind is telling me you need to stop working and just do your passion. But I don't know what's my passion. I don't know. I like to do some craft. I know how to make soap. I was happy when I was making soap. I was happy when I was buying and retail and selling and all of that. That's why I am in this industry. But I don't know where to start right now. I think I will end this video by asking you guys, am I alone in this journey? Is this normal in our age to feel like, you're lost? You have no motivation. Like, is it something that the hormones that is controlling our brain? I have no idea. Please enlighten me. I'm gonna close this video by telling you that please continue to shape your mind and continue to find happiness. Attract yourself to success. Attract yourself to positivity. Don't think negative at all. Have a good day, guys. I love you all. Bye.